Hello and welcome to another episode of Yatri Ritvik. And today I'm starting my trip from New Jersey to Istanbul, and then from Istanbul I'm going to Beirut in Lebanon. Hello and good morning from Istanbul, Turkey. This is where I'm at right now, and I'm trying to figure out what is it that I'm going to eat. Okay, so we are in Beirut, in Lebanon, and just landed here. This is what the city looks like coming in. This is Khalid. He's picking us up. And a beautiful day today in Lebanon. So this is the hotel. That's what it looks like. There we go. This is the room. Tiny little bathroom. That's the room. Little balcony outside. You can see the street. Nothing fancy, but gets the job done. When most people in America hear the word Lebanon, they don't picture this. They don't imagine the Mediterranean stretching endlessly behind me. They don't imagine cafes filled with conversation or families walking by the sea at sunset. They imagine instability, conflict, a country always on the brink. But standing here in Beirut, what I feel isn't fear. It's life. Loud, complicated, resilient life. And that gap between what we're told and what exists is why I'm here. In the United States, the Middle East is often reduced to a single story. Countries like Lebanon are framed almost entirely through moments of crisis, news alerts, breaking headlines, a sense that everything is constantly unraveling. What rarely makes the screen is what happens in between those moments. The mornings, the routines, the way people continue to live, not because it's easy, but because life doesn't wait. Lebanon has endured civil war, political paralysis, economic collapse, and unimaginable trauma. And yet, Beirut wakes up every day and chooses to exist anyway. So behind me is the Muhammad Al-Amin Mosque. This is a landmark in Beirut. It's also known as the Blue Mosque. It was built as a Zawiya in the 1970s, and there was an effort for a while to get enough land around it for a mosque. So in 2008, finally, the mosque was inaugurated, and then in 2020, when the blast happened in Beirut, the windows of the mosque were quite badly damaged, but ever since it's been repaired. It's built right next to St. George's Cathedral, which again is a great symbol of how Lebanon has coexisting Muslims and Christians and lives in peace and unity. So check this out. The traffic light doesn't work, and this is how people figure it out. They just drive in, and then these guys just trust that they'll stop. That is quite amazing. How without traffic lights. Traffic moves on. Of course, there's honking. There you go. Just be confident. Be confident. You stop your car wherever you want. That's pretty amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. Whoa. Hello. Hello. Okay, let's say hi to him. Okay, let's say hi. Hi.
The other one got really protected.
Okay, so we are in Beirut. That's Mira. And today we're doing a walking trip and then parts in a car. We're going around Beirut. Today is my first official day here. We started off at Zaytuna Bay. Mira gave me a quick walkthrough of 5,000 year history. So now that I'm fully educated, we're going to do our testing. We're walking through the city and she's going to ask me questions to see how much I remember. So here we are. Beirut is not just a city, it's a timeline. So this is the Zawiyat ibn Arak al-Dimashqi. What is that? It's a small domed building. It's a prayer corner. Okay. Very intricate. And I think the placement is awesome. But I mean, look at the stores. You have a Panerai here. You have a Hublot on that side, and Hermes, Breitling, Zara right there. And yeah, you are. Well, I am in Beirut, and guess what? I'm right behind the I Love Beirut side.
Now it's a modern shopping center that has around 200 shops and stores that sell international brands.
Okay.
Now while walking you will also notice that like Zara, Bershka, Mango and all of these brands.
Yep. Oh, we have that store in the US.
Yeah, hello. When they were doing the excavations to reconstruct this region, they found residential and commercial neighborhood dating back to the Persian period.
Wow.
Phoenician under Persian rule. It means like around
Over here.
530 BC.
Okay.
And then they decided to move it a few levels up to create the parking lots in the basement and the underground.
Mm-hmm.
And they developed the new souk, the new shopping center on top.
Okay. Roman ruins lie beneath Ottoman architecture. French influences sit next to modern glass towers.
That got developed and reconstructed during later periods, including the Ottoman period where the actual souk used to exist, the marketplace, the huge chaotic marketplace of Beirut, that after the war they decided to remove it and to construct a newer version of shopping center, or they still call it the souk, but it's more like a place where you can buy international brands instead of like the authentic local shops.
And this goes back to the Phoenician period?
Phoenician under Persian, so around the 5th and 6th centuries BC.
This is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Empires came here believing they would stay forever. None of them did. That alone tells you something about resilience.
So the name Beirut is an Arabicized name of the original words of the city that was given by the Phoenicians to the city. Okay. Which is Birt.
Birth?
Birt, B-R-T.
Okay.
The Phoenicians had created an alphabet that does not have any vowels, so it was only consonants. And the different civilizations that came, they gave it like different tonalities to the name. So from Birt to Bir to Beirut, Beiruta, Beiritus later on during the Greek and the Roman periods. And all of this mean one thing. It means well, a well of water.
Oh, okay.
Bir in Arabic means well.
Right.
And Beirut was known for being the city of wells. It was very wealthy with water, a lot of underground wells, a lot of water. So the Romans, when they came, they decided to make use of all of this water. And they had created a lot of constructions that used water, including baths. So around the central district of Beirut, they have excavated around 6 baths, 6 or 7 in total. And we have only 2 that are showcased, Merci. So only 2 that are open for public. This one that is located, it was integrated in this very beautiful modern construction. So while you go in, you can actually see the remains of the bath. And another one is now open for public as well in downtown, in the central district of Beirut.
Okay. Merci.
I like how you started saying merci.
Yeah, well, when in Rome, take a bath.
Like to see the Hippocasts, those would be underground. And this would be the Kaldari. So Roman baths were divided into 3 main rooms. Have you tried a Turkish bath before?
I have, yes, a hammam, right?
It's a hammam.
Yeah.
It's basically the Arabs and the Ottomans took the idea, the concept, and they got inspired from the thermal baths of the Romans. So it has almost the same division. 3 rooms. The first would be the Frigidarium, then you go into the Tepidarium, and later to the Caldarium, which would be this space. So these openings would allow the hot air to go through and circulate around the Hippocasts up to heat up the floor, which would be usually paved in marble. And the mix of marble and pottery, terracotta, would help into transmitting the heat from the underground. It's really amazing how they integrated it, modern construction.
Yeah, I mean, here's a apartment building, and it's right on top of this. It's amazing.
So you can see the pavement, original marble, the mosaics.
Oh, this mosaic is original. Wow.
Yes. Even the marble, you see this, the destroyed one is original. The whole place, how they integrated it into the space is amazing.
It's beautiful.
Ottoman period, starting the Crusaders, they had built 2 towers to protect the city. Castles. One of them would be known as the Land Castle, and the other the Sea Castle. And this castle here was was linked to a wall that surrounded the whole city of Beirut to protect it also from the outside, or from the land side. During the Ottoman period, when Beirut became a really big, important city, they wanted to expand it outside of its walls, so they destroyed the castles, they destroyed the walls, and they enlarged the port. So in different other photos, you can see how it got bigger, and especially during the French Mandate. They developed the port even bigger than it used to be during the 19th century. Why the 19th century? What did the Ottomans do?
In the 19th century?
It's something linked to the East as well. A product that they had created and they started selling around, and they created a route for it.
Oh, spice? No, silk.
The
Silk
route, exactly. So Beirut was part of this.
Oh, yeah, it was part of the Silk Route,
from the city. And this is where the port used to be. So after the war, especially during the French Mandate, but also especially after the war in Lebanon, they had claimed more land from the sea. So they laid these stones that were probably part of the sea castle that got destroyed in the Ottoman period. And they pushed the port to the other side of the city. So you can see where the cars are crossing. Behind them, there's a white wall barrier with the cedar trees on them. This is part of the current port of Beirut. But this is the military side of the port. And then the port extends all the way to the eastern side of the city.
So that's where the explosion happened?
Yeah, but more to the east. On the east was the people who were against the PLO, the Palestine Liberation Organization that was led by Yasser Arafat. They were against it coming to Lebanon and fighting the Israeli state from Lebanese ground. And on the west were their allies, the PLO and the allies. So automatically the community divided the city between east and west. Being the predominantly Christian side on the east, because those were the people who were against the PLO and they're coming to Lebanon. And the predominantly Muslim side that was on the west, because those people felt more attached into helping the Palestinians and their cause towards winning the war or the conflict against Israel. And this statue was standing there in the center of the street that became a no man's land. And by being a no man's land, like when humans step aside, nature needs to fill up the void eventually.
Yeah.
So the trees, the vegetation, the foliage that grew on the whole street gave it a different name. Instead of just plainly being the demarcation line, became known as the Green Line.
Oh, okay.
And then, of course, from time to time, you would see like randomly placed there some militia checkpoints. Snipers would be lining the street from either sides. This was a really huge empty space in the center of the city for around 15 years.
75 to 90?
More or less, yes.
Okay.
Eventually, of course, now we were talking about the bullet holes. These were created during the war because of the shooting from one side to the other. And this was renovated with the renovation of the city.
Okay.
In 2009, if you would arrive here to the center of Beirut, to Martyrs Square, you wouldn't see the statue because it was being renovated. And they decided to keep it like it is with the bullet holes in order to commemorate not only the people who died during the Ottoman period, but also everyone who died serving the county, including the people who died during the war.
Right. Oh, okay.
We have the original statue of the martyrs, the two women that I was explaining about, les pleureuses, the weeping women. The one that is representing the Muslim community and the other that is representing the Christian community.
I see the cross. I mean, for all the talk about Lebanon being divided, there's a Christmas decoration right next to a mosque. So, I mean, you can be united if you want to. What strikes me most isn't the history. It's the people. How do you greet? Kifak ça va?
Yeah, so this is my tote bag, and it's something really Lebanese.
Oh.
Because we use 3 languages in one sentence.
So
we say hi, Kifak in Arabic, ça va in French.
So what is Kifak?
How are you?
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, okay. So hi, Kifak ça va. Okay.
The streets in Beirut. We have a lot of art galleries lining the street. A lot of fancy restaurants and cafes.
Jamaica is amazing.
Amazing.
Damn, I'm on a roll.
Miraculous. And look at this. This is really amazing.
Yeah.
You can see this architecture that is more into the Ottoman period architecture, and then next to it, the buildings that are next to it, the pink and green building is so French, the architecture, and all of this is heritage. Like most of the buildings that you see along the street are heritage buildings.
Oh, okay. This is an art gallery.
Yeah. We will step into one of the nice hotels. Now, so you can also have a view of the traditional Beiruti house.
Okay.
The name is a technical name for these houses. That basically are either 1, 2, or 3 floors, and then they end up with a tiled roof, and of course they would be decorated with the 3 arches.
Arches, okay.
The vision of the house, the interior of the house would be you go in to a big hall, and from the hall you go into different other rooms.
Okay.
That would have different other purposes.
Okay.
You will discover a different type of architecture. So here you see the triple arches that usually symmetrically to these, there would be other triple arches from the other side. And most of these houses, for example, they had gardens around them, so they had their own space. Here we have 2 floors. Some other houses would have a basement as well. I don't know if they have a basement here. So this was transformed into a hotel.
Okay.
So basically you go in the central arch and then the big hall. From it, you would go into rooms. One would be the kitchen, one would be a living room or a bedroom. So it depends on how the house would be developed. So now we're stepping into the lobby.
Okay. This is a hotel now.
Yep. It's one of the nice hotels. And the name actually is German. It says it's Art House in German. And then they have an exhibition room in which they have like different art galleries happening there. From time to time, they change the exhibition. I don't know if it's open. Hi. في شيء exhibition جديد. سوري نحن فتنا من هون لفرجي المحل.
لا بالعكس والله بدك.
My name is Tasha. I'm the co-founder of Tasha Lay. Me and my best friend started this brand because we wanted to give art a purpose. And we started with silk scarves. Lay is an artist and she's the one who designs all our scarves. And we just started collaborations with other artists and we're trying to expand our community and have more collaborations, more artists, more art. And yeah, we're doing the pop-up at Art House for Christmas.
Awesome. And this is Tasha's mom.
Hello.
You're Hala?
Yes, I'm Hala. I'm the biggest fan. I have most of them at home.
Yeah.
I don't wear them originally like they do. They wear them as tops and they found new ways to put scarves. I'm more classical, but I love their work. It's funky, colorful, young.
Well, thank you for supporting the kids.
No, it's
In America, we're taught to be cautious of this region, to associate it with danger. Here, strangers treat me like a guest, not a risk. Taxi drivers ask where I'm from. They offer advice. Cafe owners insist I eat more. Conversations stretch longer than planned. Hospitality here isn't transactional, it's cultural. And that says something profound about a society that's been through so much.
Hey, no, Scooby, come here. Come here. Come here.
Hey, his name's Scooby?
Yeah, his name's Scooby.
I have a golden in the US. His name's Simba.
Oh, Simba.
Yeah. How old is Scooby?
Scooby's like 4 months and 4 years and 3 months.
Yeah, that's Simba.
Oh, look! Same one.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
It's so
Yeah.
cute.
So that's my.
We're in the States. Oh, you got glasses on him.
So there are two of them. This is
Two.
Shugo, and that's Simba.
Simba.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're so
Hey, Scooby.
Scooby?
Hi.
Sit down.
Hi.
Ah, he doesn't like.
Hi. Oh, he doesn't.
He doesn't like. No.
Hey, Scooby.
He's looking at the phone.
You know, like if you have a golden, you know, like
Yeah.
they're crazy about.
Well, I'm sure you have a good vacuum cleaner.
Oh my god. We tried all the vacuum cleaners.
He's a professional dog.
He is.
He jumps around in the car to sit there.
He's 4. Yeah, so he's pretty calm. My guy is 2.
Oh,
so,
two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When he was 2, he was still he is still active, but he was crazy. He used to eat everything.
Oh no. So my guy is
Really?
he's much calmer. Like apart from shedding. Oh, so apart from Goldens, we're also
Oh, okay, out of. You're streaming right now?
US also.
well, yeah.
They're from the US.
Oh, they are. Okay.
Came from LA.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So were you visiting?
We came
I'm
from
visiting
Philly days ago.
I'm between
Okay.
here and there, so it's my home is here, my home is there. They're both.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
camera's on, yeah?
Yeah. So I'm here so I visited Iraq
Oh,
and now I'm going to Syria.
yeah.
And
So,
How do you like it?
oh, I love it.
Yeah.
This is Mira. She's my guide.
Oh.
Nice to meet
She's miraculous.
Syria.
Yeah, so
Here's the last country.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Enjoy your time.
thank you so much. Great
Nice
meeting you
meeting
guys.
you.
Likewise.
Nice meeting you.
Bye, Scooby.
Say bye, Scooby.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, see, that's the whole thing. People here, you too, sweetie. We are in Beirut, and we're getting interviewed while we're interviewing them.
You are from where?
I'm from the U.S.
Yes.
Yeah.
First of all, because you are in Lebanon, you can choose 2 gifts from here, from us as Khatib. Choose.
Okay.
This is one. It's from Khatib home.
Okay.
And this is the second for your car. You can remember us.
Okay.
You too.
Thank you.
But just we need something. You can open Instagram to follow our page.
Sure.
تفضلي. بتحبي برتقالة ولا ريحة للسيارة؟ تشرفنا. Can you follow us?
Well, once you start walking, I'll follow you.
Yeah, okay.
نعمل سكان لهيك.
إذا بدك تفتحي انستا عشان هلا على الضغط شوي مش عم خطير.
KH
صح.
ATIB.
Yeah. تمام تغطي.
Khatib.
هاي لا.
هاي ريحتها شو حلوة.
You will love it. بعدين لما بتعوزي أي شيء نحن صح. This is us. يلا
Messi. Messi. Are you the groom?
لا عباس تعال.
Oh, you're the groom. Oh, okay.
تعال يا جروم تعال. يا جروم.
You need to be with your wife from now on forever. Okay, so we are in Beirut, Lebanon, and we've come across this beautiful couple. What are your names?
Abbas.
زينب.
Abbas and Zainab, and they are getting married. Congratulations, first of all. So you're Greek Orthodox, is it? Awesome.
They do it at the chefs. They do sign the papers.
Oh, okay.
And then تعملوا شي حفلة وهيك من بعد. Yes, of course they do a party.
Party.
A dinner and
Dinner.
a party, and usually
Okay.
what we have in Lebanon something we call zaffe, which is a group that dances sometimes with a big drum, and
Okay.
you know they do the traditional dance in
Yeah,
Lebanon,
that
which is
sounds
the
solid.
dabke, and you know how they do the.
When is that party? When is your dinner?
In your
in my home.
family
Okay.
home.
Family.
Okay. What time should I come?
At 2.
At 2?
عزم حالك.
You are welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you so much,
مش
babe.
غلطة بتل أبيب.
Well, I would need
تكون بتل أبيب
I would need you to find me a wife as well. Then I'll come.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Lebanese, you want a Lebanese wife?
Sure.
You are most welcome to our nationality. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, congratulations once again. Have a great marriage and the rest of your life. Thank you.
Food in Lebanon isn't just food. It's a memory. It's defiance. It's care. When systems fail, cultures become survival. Recipes are preserved. Traditions are passed down. Even in economic hardship, people here share what they have. That kind of generosity doesn't come from abundance. It comes from values. Beirut doesn't hide its scars. You see them in buildings, in conversations, in the way people speak carefully about the future. But what you don't feel is defeat. There is frustration here. There's exhaustion. But there's also pride in identity, culture, and survival. Lebanon doesn't ask to be saved. It asks to be seen honestly. Standing here, I realize how incomplete our understanding can be when it's shaped only by distance. These places aren't what they seem in America. They're fuller, more complicated, and far more hopeful than we're told.
This is why the square is called Place de l'Étoile in French. We translate it into Nejme Square. Nejme means a star.
Yep.
In Arabic, and it's because the square has the center of the square is this clock tower, that from the center you have streets going out forming a star, and it's supposed to be a miniature of Place de l'Étoile of Paris.
Right.
It's a pedestrian area, and there are some cars that have access to the square because it also has the parliament building in it. So this is why it's well secured. You can see like army checkpoints at all the entrances of this.
Got it.
But also, while walking, you can see that there are a lot of shops and stores that
All
are
closed.
abandoned.
Yeah.
Closed. It started off with 2019. There was a mass protest, a revolution happening in Beirut. And to prevent the people from coming and having a sit-in here in this square, they decided to close it all.
Okay.
So it got closed for 3 consecutive years, from October 2019 all the way until October 2022.
Okay.
But then during this period, we had the economic crisis happening, the loss of the Lebanese lira's value, the COVID, the lockdowns, and of course the port explosion that happened in August 2020
Yeah.
that affected this region a lot. And of course, since the inflation and the people not being allowed to go in the square, the shops and the stores
Shut down.
shut down, of course.
It's a pity because this is so beautiful.
It is. But then just recently this year, you see these cafes that restaurants that just opened. And it's picking up again, so you can see people again in this square.
Today's not a weekend though, right? No, it's not a weekend. It's Sunday.
Weekend.
What's the weekend? Is it not Friday, Saturday?
No, it's Saturday. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh
but
wow! Damn, I'm moving to Lebanon.
For the public sector, they basically work half days on Fridays because of the Friday prayers.
Yeah.
But then a lot of people decide not to come on Fridays, and I don't know if they just issued a new rule that Fridays are off days as well. I'm not sure, but
3-day
also
weekend.
the public schools, they don't have classes on Fridays, so it's only 4 days out of 5 working days in a week.
Okay. Well, this is not the St. George, right?
This is another St. George, so we have 2 St. Georges.
Oh.
The one that we passed by, that is for the Maronite community, and this one is for the Greek Orthodox community.
Okay.
And then we have a clock tower. I don't know if you saw it while walking towards this, it's behind the tree.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
Dating back to the 19th century Ottoman period. Al-Hamidiyya clock tower, because it was built when Sultan Abdul Hamid II was in rule.
Okay.
And this used to be a military hospital during the Ottoman period. That now it's the headquarters of the Lebanese Council of Development and Reconstruction.
Oh.
Most of the development and reconstruction or construction projects would have to pass through this council.
Hello.
Mabruk.
Congratulations. Magrub.
Mabruk.
Mabruk. Do you mind if I take a picture? So we have another couple here who are getting engaged. Are you getting engaged?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll have a happy life together. Thank you. God bless. Thank you.
So this is Hamra Street.
Oh, this is Amro. So I am now driving around Beirut with the miraculous Mira, who I'm told is a dangerous driver. So we will see what she does. So far, she's been okay.
When I have passengers with me in the car, I try.
She made one dangerous entry with very little gap on both sides, but she was very normal. So I guess, as she said, she's very confident. When somebody does that, means they're confident, is what she said. So, okay.
Hamra Street used to be the Champs-Élysées Plaza.
Really?
Up until the war, it became the communist side of the city.
Okay.
And it became a really intellectual side of the city, like people who had different views. They would meet up in Hamra and to share their stories or views about things, especially. The American University of Beirut is located here also, in Hamra, and the Lebanese American University, which are like 3 of the really good universities in the town.
Hello, Beirut. So maybe if I come to a chai shop here and catch locals, it'll be fun talking.
Hamra is really nice, yeah. And then this is the main street that is officially known as Hamra.
Okay.
If you're into having a few drinks later on, there's a street that is parallel to Hamra. It's called Maqdisi Street, and it has a few of good,
bars,
nice pubs.
Yeah, actually, I'm supposed to be meeting one of the girls from the Syria trip today. Let's see. They're all staying at that
Grand
Meshmosh. How far is that from here?
It's walking distance.
Okay.
A few kilometers. But then Jumeirah Street is really nice as well. There are a lot of nice pubs there. If you continue further into Armenia Street, there are plenty of other options.
What is this?
What? The car?
Yeah.
It's a Toyota.
Oh, it's Toyota. Well,
Ford.
yeah, they say Toyotas don't die.
Yeah.
The owners die.
I agree with that. I love my car.
How long have you had it?
It's a used car and I've had it since 2017.
Wow.
Yeah, and I do like extreme road trips. I drove everywhere in Lebanon.
Yourself?
Yes.
Nice. So we're in a very beautiful part of Beirut. This is near the Corniche. This is the Pigeons Rock, or the Rashid. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Mediterranean Sea. A lot of young people come here. The rocks. There are people swimming down there. There you go. Well, I hope they're swimming. Gone there in those boats. Apparently the water's really cold, so. Don't kill him. Mira is now in a murderous mood. She's gone from miraculous Mira to murderous Mira. I want the elevator.
So another lighthouse here, the original one that we have there on the hill, got hidden by tall buildings. And then the other lighthouse that is more to the seaside is the one that is operating.
So it is still operational?
It is, and it's the Lebanese military that take care of it.
Okay.
It's a military zone. The other one on the hill, no, it's not operating anymore, of course, because it's not seen, it's hidden between the buildings. And all of this, on the left side is the Corniche. Corniche of Beirut is usually very busy all the time. There's always someone walking, jogging, fishing, sitting there having a shisha, playing backgammon, the cart vendors selling the snacks.
This is where the Pope came, right? Did he have his gathering here?
The gathering was on the area that is known as Waterfront. It's like if you cross Zaytuna Bay, it's more to the eastern side.
Okay.
So it was the area where the Pope had the celebration, the biggest celebration, is also a land that was claimed from the sea after the war in the 1920s.
Beirut doesn't promise certainty. It offers something better: perseverance. This is Beirut. Not perfect, not broken, just human. And this is only the beginning.
Like the content on this channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out.